Model 4 of how you can grow your leadership capacity. We grow leadership capacity by working closely with visionary leaders. Sometimes we learn without intending to by unconscious assimilation. The longer you hang around anything, the more it gets into you. People learn leadership by hanging around visionary leaders and observing them make decisions. There are so many things I've learned just by hanging around my lead mentor, just by watching what he does and what he doesn't do. If you can understand how a person thinks and why he thinks like that, you can replicate his success. My lead mentor said, if you don't have the way I think, you cannot produce my results. So how do you grow? By learning from visionary leaders. Number one, build a strong connection with the spirit and vision of the leader. I told you a story about a man called Steve Jobs and Tim Cook, who was the head of operation in Apple. You see, while Steve Jobs was putting in 17 to 18 hours or 18 hours in a day to work, Tim Cook was also doing the same thing, 17 to 18 hours. So when Steve Jobs died, it was not difficult to find his replacement because somebody has already strongly connected to his spirit and his vision. The second way to grow by hanging out visionary leaders is observe what visionary leaders do and what they don't. Try to find out why they do it and follow the principles. Number 3, allow yourself a slow and steady growth in their team. If you stay there, slow and steady growth in their team, I guarantee you also be rising. I looked at in football how many persons that Pep Guardiola have sat under his mentorship. Today they are coaching big clubs. Why? They allowed themselves a slow and steady growth in his team, and today they can coach other teams. Number 4, be willing to accept responsibilities, be accountable, and receive correction. If you hang around visionary leaders, they're going to correct you. They're going to give you responsibility. As they're moving to the next ladder, they're asking you to take over what they were doing before. That is how leadership works. And number 5, learn to separate their weaknesses from their successes. If all you look out for is the visionary leader's mistakes, you will see, because whatever you focus on multiplies. If you focus on his weakness, you will see so many weaknesses. But if you focus on his strength, you see so many strengths to cash in on. So what are the 5 ways of growing your leadership by learning from visionary leader? Number 1, build a strong connection with the spirit and vision of the leader. Number 2, observe what visionary leaders do and what they don't. Try to find out why and follow the principle. Number 3, allow yourself a slow and steady growth in their team. Number 4, be willing to accept responsibilities, be accountable, and receive correction. And number 5, learn to separate their weaknesses from their successes. If you do this thing, hang around visionary leaders, see what they do, why they do it, follow the same principle, you have the same result. You will never have the result visionary leaders have until you have their mindset. Once you know how they think, the result will show. This is the 4th model of how to grow your leadership capacity.